Guys, I have made two multiple 100x calls in the last week, and I have proof. It's on Twitter and it's in Discords. One was Jason, which I called at 100K market cap. It's currently sitting at $24 million market cap. That's a 240x. It actually touched 35 million. I also called Haktua at the very beginning when it was around 100K market cap, and that was in one of the Discords. That's not exactly why I'm making this video. I want to make this video because unlike ever before, there's so much opportunity in the market, and you have to have some kind of tool to keep up. So in this video, we're going to talk about keeping up. We're going to talk about a challenge that I'm doing and you can try to follow along with. So as far as keeping up goes, it's very simple. It's a bot that you can use. That's like a trading platform. It's very easy to load, very easy to use. We're going to go over the entire thing in this video and make sure next time that there's an opportunity, whether you see it from one of your friends or on your timeline or whatever. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you several opportunities specifically to look for today, in the upcoming few weeks, and all of that, and other places to look in order to find constant opportunities. But we're definitely going to focus on the bot and finding that next 100x in this video. So without further ado, let's dive in. So why Solana memes? I think Solana and Base are going to be absolute cooks. And we actually just saw that Solana applied for an ETF. Whether they're going to get it or not, who knows? Whether it's factored in or not, absolutely not. I mean, Solana is sitting at a $68 billion market cap. When you compare that to things like, of course, some of the winners like Bitcoin, which is a $2 trillion market cap, and even Ethereum being at a $413 billion market cap, Solana is pretty small, and you can just clearly tell that this institutional money is not there. Well, that being said, of course, we're going to talk about memes in this video. This is the platform that I'm using for easy to download. It is referral based. I'll leave the link down below in the description or even in the comment section, whichever one of those. And this is called BullX. So when you click my link, it's going to say something like this: connect to Telegram. All you have to do is connect that to your Telegram, and then it's going to ask you, do you want to fund this wallet? With that, all you have to do is just use whatever platform you usually have to buy crypto. So if you have Coinbase, then buy Solana on there, scan the QR code, make sure that it's correct, and send that Solana over to this bot. If you use Binance, if you use Kraken, no matter what you use, that's all you have to do in order to get money to this bot. It is a bot, so at the end of the day, don't put more in than you can afford to lose because it is a third party holding your crypto. I have used a lot of different bots, and I still do use a bunch of different bots for different reasons. I have used Unibot for a long time. I tried Photon a little bit, and now I'm using BullX. Right now, I'm really using mainly BullX, and I'm using Unibot. Each one has its pros and cons. I really like this one. I'm going to talk a little bit about it, kind of show you how to use it, what to look for, and all of that. So this is one of the tokens I was trading last night. By the way, any token I mention on this channel is not financial advice. This one specifically is probably already dead or going to die. I mean, it's all but dead, but I was trading it last night, you know, just for fun. And I made a little bit of money. I am doing a 4 Solana challenge right now. And this 4 Solana challenge is basically where I'm going to try to turn 4 SOL into 100 SOL. You can track me. Here's my address. Feel free to pause the video and check that address. And of course, giving a shout out to the bot that I'm using. Back to it, my start was on Bidenica, and this isn't perfect to track my buys and sells. It does track some of my buys, but essentially I bought in around here. You can see all the orders fulfilled right here, but I bought in for like a 300K market cap, and I had a sell order triggered at 1.3 mil. One of my favorite parts about this bot is that fact that you can set buy orders and limit orders. So if I wanted to, I'm not going to do this right now, I could set a limit buy, I could set it for 1 SOL, and I could choose whether I want that 50% below the current market cap or 50% over or whatever. And then you can do the same for sell. After doing the trade, it looks really nice down here. You can see that, again, 4 SOL challenge. So this wasn't big money, but I invested 137 and I came out with 179. I did this all within the hour, coming out to be $42 in profit and a 30% P&L for that hour. All really clean right here. And one thing I really like about this as well is you can see specifically when the dev buys, which is what I was tracking, dev bought here, dev bought here, dev bought here, and where they sold at. So one of the last times that they sold, I actually front ran the sell, and I was able to get the sell in right before they sold, and that was my highest sell off on this token, which was, I mean, look at my sell. It's like way up here. That buy, I don't know why it's saying that. That wasn't my buy, so I'm not really sure. And then my other sell is pretty good as well. So with all that being said, this is kind of like what I was looking for last night. I did record this whole process. I'll probably put it somewhere online. I don't know. It's not very like content worthy, but it was just kind of showing this like trade as it went on. So with all that being said, there's a couple more things that I really like about this is you see this caution right here. You're able to click this and immediately it tells you some things to look out for. For this one specifically, the top holders hold 19.79% of the supply. This is really not a huge deal. If it was like above 30%, then I'd be concerned. And it also tells you things like this. Is this mintable? So like, can they make more tokens? Is it freezable? Can they freeze it? Can they burn the LP? Is it locked? With the deployer's address? It tells you all of this and so much more. So it's really easy when trying to get in and out of trades. It also has this, which is amazing to use. It's called Pump Vision. Pump Vision shows you these coins that literally just launched, which this is later in the video. I'm really going to expand on this because this is where like literally the next 100x could happen. It does happen every single day. We literally saw last night something go from here to pretty much just a couple $1,000 market cap all the way up to 7 million. And that was Billy. I think that was not Bobby, Billy, Bobby, all these dog and cat things. Regardless, there are a few filters that you want to apply. I kind of took some of these from the GOAT himself, Easy Bodega. He made a video on this as well. Excellent trader, but went ahead and checked off the mint authorized disabled, freeze authorized disabled, and set a minimum of an $8,000 market cap. That way I can just kind of get started. With all that being said, I applied that and then I basically just sit around and look. So there's a specific plan for this that I'm going to get into in just a little bit. But another thing you can do is if you see a token, and this is probably the most important thing that I wanted to talk about. If you see a token, let's go to Jason that I mentioned earlier, where I had that call. I don't even know what tab it's on, but I had that call to where I had the screenshot and it's at 85K is when I called that. Currently, and when I say call, like I talked about it, and actually in Discord, when I saw that there was more liquidity added and I saw that there was volume, I was talking about getting into the play. Originally, I was like, oh, this is just another celeb launch, and it was a little disappointing, but either way, everyone has their own right to buy, sell, or do whatever. Anyways, let's say you see that Jason. You literally just go to Dex Tools and you paste, or you find the address that you want to find. So we're going to be looking for Jason, which I was just on. You're going to copy the address. You're going to go back to BullX, and all you're going to do is just paste the address in there. So let's paste it right here, and it will pop up right here. And then boom, you can automatically go, and you don't have to do a limit order or whatever like I did earlier. You can literally just do a market order and be able to buy and sell Jason. So that's how you easily find something. And of course, you want to make sure it's the right address and all that fun stuff. There's a lot more that this bot does, but I'm just going to kind of breeze through it. It is multi-chain, so this doesn't just have to be Solana, although I am focusing on Solana in this video. And if it's things that you don't want to watch, then you can just close those off and not watch them, and then start trading the things you do want to watch. It also has an Explore tab. Basically, you can see the biggest gainers, losers, and everything like that in the last few hours. But again, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a little bit more alpha than just watching this. Lastly, here's the portfolio tracker, and you can see my recent trades. Bidenica was the one that I put the most in, and that one was obviously the most profit. So currently, I'm still up in realized P&L, but barely in this new fresh wallet. Unfortunately, my biggest loss, because both of these were very small, because I was able to set a stop loss, was I bought the wrong contract address. I took the risk there, and it didn't work out. So I lost $25, still coming out to be positive within the first 24 hours of making this fresh bot, this fresh wallet. So if I wanted to, I could flex this, and it just kind of shows you, it's not a lot, but it shows you how to do it, and I could copy and send that to one of my friends just to flex on it. With all that being said, let's get into what you probably want to hear, like how do you find the next Chewy, or how do you find the next Bobby or Billy or whatever. It's a lot easier than you may think, and you can do it directly from using the platform, or you can do it just by using Twitter. Pulling up the GOAT again, this is how you do it. And specifically tonight, this is going to be a good opportunity, but you can also use this in the upcoming events, like the upcoming political events, the upcoming, the Olympics is coming up, all kinds of things that are happening to where there's a lot of memes being made. So how do you make millions or lose millions? Here's how you can be prepared for the biggest night of 2024. Have a television playing the debate live, have Photon or BullX on your laptop, only watch live pairs. So going back to this, we're going to go to new pairs and watch these live pairs. And then all you have to do is wait for a dumb comment, a meme, a memeable moment, or a second of stupidity. ape the ticker that resembles the number 4, so that resembles this one, sell 60 to 70 of the bag at 3x for initials and some leave a moon bag, rinse and repeat 3 to 7 times. Now, of course, again, not financial advice, but this is actually how people do hit these 100x's. With that being said, you have to remember mostly things are going to zero. So if you see a ticker that's really funny and you ape in and you put all your money in, just know it could go to zero. You could lose absolutely all of it. Going back to my wallet, I only have 4 Solana. Actually, I have 3.3 right now Solana in this. So I'm willing to lose that 3 or 4 Solana. So whatever your risk tolerance is, remember that going in, and remember to reserve liquid for, more plays. Because again, he's saying try to do this 3 to 7 times and leave a moon bag, because there's at least going to be 1 or 2 winners coming out at the end of the day. The last thing I'll have for you guys is really simple. Just follow the right people on Twitter, because they're constantly putting out tickers, constantly putting out memes. I found some memes that literally did over 100x just by seeing them pop up on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter, follow some other people on Twitter. Also, get in some Discord groups. So one of the Discord groups that I recommend, are actually 2, would be NRN, that's non-refundable network, and the next one would be Canto Labs. NRN is completely free. That's where I hang out around a lot. I try to make calls, other people make calls. Canto Labs, the base layer is free. I think there is like a higher level to where you can pay for that. Both of those I recommend. There's a lot of other ones out there. If you want to even pay for a group, there's a lot of pay groups out there. However you want to do to get the alpha, that's completely up to you. This is all speculative. This is all a PvP. There's a lot of people trying to do the same thing, but hopefully with the tools that you've received in this video, you can have an advantage. I'll see you guys next time.